On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics, at center, Namita. And now.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Herro, then it's Norman Powell, and it's Mitchell in at the point. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Pass to Herro. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
White, the pass to Brown. To the left wing. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Off target from three-point range. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Herro. White, the pass to Brown. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Simons. On the floor for Boston. Anthony Simons out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. Simons outside. No good from outside. It's stolen away. Here's Garza. And there's the rejection. And here's Jaquez. And it's Smith penetrating. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the game. Fontecchio's checked in for Bam Adebayo. The Celtics making a switch here.
Now at the line, Smith. 1.
Free throw is off for Smith. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Larson. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front. They lead by 4.
The Celtics
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Tyler Herro. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Oh, there's the alley! White with a steal. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Blocked! Ooh, here's White on the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
The deep 3 from Herro. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics, the perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Garza in at the center spot. Shot from 12. The shot won't fall.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
From about 16, they get it again. Comes up empty down low. And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the Celtics call time here. They're losing by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaime Jaquez.
And I just love to see a player who plays plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brown. Rebound Miami. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
First personal foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely needed 3 here. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now a timeout called by Miami. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Herro. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last minute shot is